Mic check 1 2. Yo 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 yo. All right, seems like it's working. All right, seems like it's working. All right, we are in the building. My name is Johnny, and this is the new podcast format. We're gonna try to work with this one and see how it does. Crazy thing is, I've been using another format, and it's paid for the whole month. So I'm really pissed about this because this is money that I don't know if I can get back. I probably won't be able to get it back, and just silly money, man. Just I hate when it happens. Sometimes when you have these apps and things like that, and they just take money out for no freaking reason. Like I was in church today and got a notification for $19 being taken out. Don't y'all just hate that? And there's really nothing you can do to reverse it or get your money back. It's just like boom, there it is. Like that's one thing I don't like about these new apps and things like that. It's a fact and how we use the money on apps because it could just take and slide money out of your account. And a lot of times, 99.9% of the times, you have no recourse. You just have to sit there and just grin and bear it. And I hate that with a passion. So that's one thing that I'm really not feeling. So just to let y'all know, we are on a few different formats. We are on YouTube, we're on Instagram, or I mean, not Instagram, Twitch, X. We're on X, live on X. And also, as you can see here on this format, Facebook. So a few different formats that we are on, and this is the first one to where we're able to be on all the formats at once. So I'm happy about that. I just want to make sure that it's going good on here too. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so cool. A lot of things happening. A lot of things are in the works. So just make sure that you are tapping in and supporting. I know that's hard to even ask for some people because people do not like to support. Like they see you doing something and it's just like no support. I hate that. Hate it with a passion. But nevertheless, we have a good topic to talk about today. And the topic that we are going to be discussing, I don't know how to get to here on X, but we'll figure it out later. I'm sure it's here somewhere. The topic that we're talking about today, and we'll go more into this as time goes on, but the question is being asked, are females taking over? And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, you can definitely tap in and leave those as well. I would like to hear from each and every one of you. And the good thing about this format is that I can see, or we can see the comments right on the screen here inside my little bubble here. So that's dope. And you may see me playing with a few of these formats and things like that to kind of see how things go. So don't be confused if you see me playing around with this. Press shift. So just know that. Okay, so let me take a look here. So we'll kind of mess around as time goes on. There's a few things that I'm supposed to see that I'm not seeing. Oh, okay. Some things. And that's dope. So you see, I'm trying to add something. Oh, okay. That is something different. We have. It's not ours, but we wanted to definitely see if we can do this thing. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing a few, like I said, some things. So just know. So I'm going to be doing some things here. So just know that. And then we're going to try some things as well. All right. There we go. So, question has definitely been asked. Are females taking over? And I got a few things I would like to say about this. I seen the article. What got me to thinking about this is I seen a post. And some of my topics, a lot of my topics come from posts, y'all. Facebook posts. I see and hear. Let's turn this down. I see and hear posts that brings up good topics. And so therefore I want to dive into it a little bit more. And one of the topics that came up with are women taking over. Because you see women doing certain things that were previously what you would think of as a man doing, like truck driving and just doing a lot of the things that guys are traditionally known for doing. And they asking, the question was, are females taking over? And that's very, one of the things that they said is like, females are doing this, they doing this, they doing this. And I could agree that females are definitely doing more, stepping it up, playing the role as the men would play for whatever reason. But one of the things that they said, like men, as far as like doing podcasts and things like that, you know, sitting down doing podcasts, that kind of blew me away. Because it's like, I think that we're all trying to figure out like different roles and things like that that we can, you know, play in society, which is a good thing, right? Okay, that's how I invite guests to you. That is so cool. So, if anybody want to be a guest, if anybody want to be a guest, let me know and I can tap you in. I can send you a link, and that link will get you in. So we're just gonna kind of mess around with this a little bit. This is definitely new, and we're trying to figure it out and all that good stuff. So you see, I was at church today. Somebody sounded like Quiet Boy from the 5 Heartbeats. That's funny. Okay, so anyway, so back to the subject. So the question was asked, and we got 2 females jump on here. Oh, what's up? What's up? That's my homegirl right there. Yeah. Doing big things in the Army. The question, and maybe she can help answer this question. The question is, are females taking over? And in my opinion, I'm gonna have to say yes to certain things. I honestly see females doing a lot more than they previously were like known for doing. And maybe it's because they're not, I mean, the men aren't in the roles like they used to be. And females have to come to say, you know, we're gonna just do this on our own. Oh, you done with the army? Oh, that's what's up. Dang, she is doing big things. What are you doing? We're gonna have to have you on. That's what's up. Did you retire? Did you retire? Can I send you a link? Let me see here. Let me know if I can send you a link because I want to talk to you and see what is going, your next steps and things like that. I know you're doing a business. Okay, let me see here. This would be cool because we can just try to. This is gonna be cool. Like I said, this is all new, and I am trying to figure some things out here. Let me see if I can send her a link. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna figure this thing out. So I think I'm gonna do a new tab. So, what do you guys think? Before we get deep into the discussion, do you guys think that females are taking over? I know I was in church today, and like normally you see like all male pastors up there, and it was the bishop was a male, but the other two people in the pulpit were female. So that's something that, like I said, growing up traditionally you didn't see that. You know, it was traditionally all most women are getting to bigger things. Yeah, I definitely see that. I mean, is it that you guys are trying to take over? Explain to me. Are females trying to take over? Um, and that's probably good. I mean, I think that females are gonna eventually run this bitch anyway, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's a good thing that females are jumping into bigger roles. Let me see. Text me the login code. Why can't I can wait for the login code to get sent to my phone. So I can... Okay, here we go. It is coming. I will be sending you this code here in a second. But why do you think females are jumping into bigger roles and not just leaving it up to the guys? Have we failed our we trying to get you know what? I like that answer. That we're trying to get men on board. Why are men this you know, and I'm trying to get things set up, y'all. So that's why I'm kind of like jumping, talking. I got a lot of things in my mind that I want to talk about. But I'm trying to send this link. But one of the things that I noticed, it's like even going to the club, like females they stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like even in the club, like I'm sending you this link right now. Like they stick together. They walk around the club. They could be holding hands. And I'm not saying guys should walk around the club holding hands. I'm not saying that. But also I can see your things right up here. So hopefully you can jump in. I just sent you that link. But females are like walking around the club. They got that togetherness. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like wow, like that is neat. Like, and even like when the pandemic hit, like they bonded. They was having book clubs and would get out with each other every once in a while. They get together and have a girls' night and shit like that. Like guys, we ain't on that shit. Like we don't have some of us do like guys' nights out, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like our guy nights out, we probably eat. You know what I'm saying? And everybody cook or they have a football to where you're not really bonding. I mean, you are because you're bonding with a sport and things like that, but it's not like you guys are sharing ideas and thoughts and things like that. We just kind of like gambling on a game and hey, I hate you, I hate your team or shit like that. We're not like really bonding. I think that's what pushed females further is because they took the time to bond and talk about shit and be each other's stepping stone. I'm gonna help you, gonna help me. Oh, you gonna go to school, you gonna be a nurse, you gonna do this, girl, you know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. So we're guys, we sometimes always in a competition. We always in a competition. We don't necessarily want to help each other. We don't necessarily want to encourage each other. You know, we always in a competition. I see that a lot. Like me running a business, it's like guys, you don't get a whole lot of support, so to speak. Like you could do this, you can do that. If you come to one of your boys and be like, man, this job ain't cutting it, or I'm trying to start my own business and it's not working out, they may tell you to stop. They're not going to encourage you like, all those nights that you stood up, you stayed up and you studied, and this is what you need to do. Oh, okay, let's see. She's in. Okay. I can add state. Okay. Hey, what's up?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good too. I'm so happy because I got this new format, and I'm talking to people from overseas. And it's really hard. The last format I was using, I couldn't really hear people. We had echoes and things like that. So I'm glad to see this new format is working out. So okay. I'm glad you could jump in. Yeah. So the question I was asking is, are females taking over? I seen the post the other day.
We're not necessarily taking over. We're not trying to take over. I say that we're trying to get the other men on board. It's I would say the society part is kind of like overly sexualized. So we understand sex sells, of course. But
I agree.
Let me turn this back. But with that, I guess like more women is starting to want to be in more higher positions and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we're not trying to take over. It's just we want more. Like we're like hungry. We want something different. We tired of the struggle life. So
I was thinking about this a little while ago. It's like black women are like we're like one person away from a black woman being the president of the United States.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
the whole world got nervous when I don't know about black, but it's gonna be a woman sooner or later.
Right. Well, I mean, Kamala Harris. I mean, if something happened to Joe Biden, like she right there. So he's definitely stepping up in the roles. Here in Peoria, we got a black mayor, black woman mayor. I can't really say ever, but I don't know too many times where even a black guy really went for that position. You know what I'm saying? To be, or even got that high to be, even considered like a mayor. And she jumped into the role and just dominated. And now we got a Black lady mayor. When stuff like that happens, does that empower other Black women?
Yeah, having that picture or that image of a Black woman being in that position, yes, it does empower us to say, hey, maybe we can do something like that. And it'll
Right.
kind of like give us that motivational boost, should I say. But
Right.
some people characters just, I don't know. For me, being in the military for 16 years and dealing with Black women, it's not a easy not an easy connection. It's that stigma between
Mhm.
us.
Mhm.
So it is kind of hard working with other females of our race, but it is a good image to see,
Yeah.
that knowing that we can be in that position if we put our minds to it.
Right. Right. And see, when it comes with us, like I think we need to see maybe that'll help like Black men if we see more of us jumping into those major roles. You know what I'm saying? But if they're not there, then what do we have to look for? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. With that, if it's more of people coming, like, let's say for instance relationships, if people come more together on a positive side of the aspects of a relationship, like the woman is, to me, a woman is the backbone, just me personally, because we have more of that motherly, making sure that we want to be together as building as one, because they say our emotions are very, like, I guess, like that connecting type of
yeah,
the, and the
right,
men is like that providing, protecting, and all that. So it's kind of like, if the two come together, the man will actually be able to be on that top, you
right.
know,
Mhm.
making sure that they're getting the things that we need, while the woman is in the back or the side or whatever, how people want to put it, guiding that man to where he needs to be. So that's just my opinion.
Right. No, I definitely feel you on it. Definitely feel you on it. And while we got you on here talking about the army, you saying that you retired or
I am medically retiring.
oh
So
you're
that means like my body gave out basically.
oh okay.
um, I'm basically I'm basically gonna buy my retirement back when I work into a federal field, but I'm medically retiring because I'm going to be medically taken care of for the rest of my life.
Oh okay. What does that do to if you don't mind me asking? Is that something that happened while you were in the service or
That's all the running, the ruck marches, carrying heavy stuff and whatnot on my back and whatnot. Because certain bodies can only take so much. So I have about 3.5 years, because if I finish out, I'll be hitting my 20. But since my body had gave out, I'm getting out in 16 years. So
yeah.
it's kind of like you can either continue to do 20, or a certain limit that your body can take, they'll let you go ahead and medically retire.
That's what's up. That's what's up. A lot of benefits. I know you were doing recruiting, wasn't you, this last year?
Yeah. Recruiting.
Yeah. I know that's
That's
tough.
what, we get this special assignment to do recruiting. People think that we just trying to throw everybody in the service. That's not the case. Never was the case. We we are just like any other recruiters, like civilian recruiters, recruiting for their business. Um, for me as a recruiter for the last year, it was a struggle, because trying to get the young minds to think as the army as a benefit was very challenging. So with that, it took a toll on me a little bit,
Yeah,
but it gave me a lot of tools to carry on once I get into another position outside of the military. It's like another skill that was added to my resume, basically.
right. And so, what are your plans now that you're out of the? I mean, what are your plans now? You're out, what is that? You say out of the army. What are your plans?
So my plans is we already started a family business called True Treasures. We are selling a lot of products, natural products, basically for your hair, your skin, beard products, t-shirts. We're gonna kind of like transition for the civilians and the military, so because we know both sides, so it's gonna go towards both service members and the civilian life, and
Nice.
basically just pass down the family business to my daughters because I'm getting old, of course.
Oh
And
my goodness. Why did you say black don't crack? You definitely don't look old. But
go ahead.
take me back to like my topic. Like, you know, you getting out of service and then you already thinking ahead. Like, let me start a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like when you talk to like certain guys or whatever, they be like, man, I'm retired, I'm going fishing. Like they may think of it like later on down the road, but they're not thinking like, you know what I'm saying, okay, I got done with this. Let me think of what I can do now. I mean, are women, I think women are built different, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like, I gotta grind, I gotta get it, I got what puts that in you guys? It's just like I gotta keep going, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Where do y'all get that? Where y'all get that drive from?
I guess like the environment that we are born in, like, me being born here in Peoria, coming from nothing and then finally seeing a little bit of something, is that hungry. It's the hunger of wanting more, wanting something different. So knowing that we have our kids, we kind of like want to change that generational wealth. We want to pass down something for our kids not to have to struggle through what we had to go, through struggle. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I don't want to see my kids having to do what I had to do to get where I had to get to, you know. But don't get it twisted. I do let them bump their heads a little bit.
Right. Well, you
I
have
do
to.
let them fall for a little
Yeah.
bit, but I'm that safety net. But I don't want them to depend on that safety net. But I do want them to know that I'm going to catch you when you fall too deep. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So it's kind of like that trigger that says you got to do more, Sharonda. You got to continue and do something so they don't have to struggle like you did. So it's
Right.
that drive.
Yeah, I mean, I went to a birthday party, Sweet 16 yesterday.
Yeah, I was invited. My daughter was invited. I seen it online.
Did she go?
Yeah, I see. That was a beautiful party.
They spent like, and I mean, they told me like they spent like $15,000-$16,000 on that party.
That's how much it costs for something like that. Yeah.
And I was like, man, it was so beautiful. Like, but
Yeah.
the one thing that I've seen is like strong black women. Like
And
they
she's
was,
in the military. She's the one that I replaced for recruiting. She was a recruiter.
oh wow.
Yeah, she's the one that I took over when she left here. She was a recruiter here. So she's a
Wow.
nurse in the army.
Okay.
So she basically, they got a $500,000 house in Texas. I was like, girl, you doing big things over there.
Wow.
But she can't, she's from here. She come here, for her kids and stuff. And I try to tell people, just because we're in the military doesn't mean that we didn't use the military for our benefits. Like we took the benefits that was being given to us to place it for our kids.
Right. Yeah, I know my brother just brought a big house. And he got the VA loan.
Yeah, we don't have to put down no payment, no down payment, no nothing. They give us the loan. There's no interest rate. I mean, no interest on that really. Like the APR is kind of like low as it can be. Like it's a benefit, but people think like, oh, we just go to war and go shoot people. Like that's not what the military is all about. It's
Yeah,
so
that's what my biggest
many
regret is not going to the service. Like I was like, man, I should have went.
it's a secret. It's an elite. People believing that what they see on TV is that that's all it is. It's not. And I'm like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like this, it's like that secret society type, but you know, fraternity or you do this, I got your back, I got you, and not. That's how pretty much it is. It's all just based on who you know.
That's what's up. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But I definitely see you doing your thing. I'm proud of you. You and your husband, family, y'all running a business. You know what I'm saying? If I can support, or if I can support, I'm definitely gonna do that. So
All right.
yeah. So
Appreciate you
yeah,
having me on.
no doubt, no doubt. Tell everybody I said what's up. I hope I can get y'all that internet over there when y'all. Are y'all still in the same place?
Yeah, we still on Farmington, off of Farmington.
Oh, okay, okay. I know
Yeah.
who's up there. Who's up there? I don't know if we got that far, but we're opening some new sectors, which they call them, this summer. So hopefully we can get y'all that good internet.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. And
No
anytime,
problem.
you know what I'm saying, come on, jump on, and definitely appreciate you for your comments because they're thought provoking. And that's
All
what we
right.
need. All right, cool. See you later, Robert. No doubt, no doubt. So, like I said, y'all, we kind of messing around with this new format. It looks really good, looks really clean. It's easy to bring people on, so we're gonna definitely use this a lot more. Thanks to my co-business owner slash partner, James, for giving me the, you know what I'm saying, insight on this format. So we're definitely gonna be using it a lot more. But other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. We are gonna talk about this a lot more, and I'm gonna have my thoughts kind of together because I'm just kind of freestyling right now, checking out the new format, making sure everything sounds and looks good. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. We are on 3 different platforms right now. The next platform we're gonna bring in probably later on today is going to be I know it's gonna tip my tongue. Bigo. Bigo. I think that's how you say it. Bigo. Is it Bigo? Bigo. So Bigo, that be blowing up. Like people be jumping on Bigo like crazy. So we want to definitely incorporate that into the website, into the podcast as well. So other than that, how it look pretty good. Damn, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, like support. That's how we need people sending emojis up because that's what lets people know. Come jump on this. Something going on is going down. But I'm just glad and blessed to just have more platforms than just Facebook because sometimes the more popular you get, the less people engage sometimes because they maybe don't want to see you get to that next level. But that's why we want to spread it out. They say when you fish and when you want to catch a lot of fish, you got to spread your net as big as possible. That way you can catch more fish and you can feed more people. That was kind of deep, but all right. With that being said, we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all sharing this with your people. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I can say that now, actually mean it without having to transfer. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we are coming out with audio podcasts of all the shows, past shows that I've done before, with the ones that I remember to record. We'll come out with audio podcasts so you can listen to it in your car. It's going to be big. We're doing big things. So thank y'all for watching. My name is Johnny, and I'm out.